Good morning. Welcome to Earth Church episode 46. This is Sari Dobron, my son Rune Dobron, Mackie Dobron in the background. And we are at the Oregon coast this morning. I was having a much needed break. Haven't been at this low of altitude in over 4 years, so it's a little overdue. It feels really, really good. My body needed to be at zero altitude and to breathe this fresh sea air. And what's coming up for Rune and I on this trip is, not only recalibrating, but also really discussing the importance of setting goals or making promises for ourselves as far as rewards. We're talked before about setting goals like fitness and health goals and reaching them, and that's really doing the hard and building the grit. But it's important also that we make promises to ourselves and that we keep them, and we're committed to things that really bring us joy and give us life. And one of those things for me is seeing the ocean. I'm a Pisces. I need the deep ocean, and I love my mountain climbing. I love the high altitude attitude, but this is what creates that balance for me too, is being with so much of the water element, a little bit lower down, and walking on flat ground. So anyway, this is really important to me, but I haven't given it to myself in a long time, so that's got to change. And I was talking with Rune this morning, like, I actually have learned from you, Rune, how to set goals and actually reach them, because when you get determined to that you really, really want something, you will not stop at it. And one thing that I've noticed that have built my model upon is that it's like it's alive in your brain, right? It's like there's no way it's not going to happen. That's tenacity, but that's also in your imagination station, like it's alive. And so every conversation, it's like comes back in. It's like, hi, I'm in the room. Hi, I'm at the table. Like, hi, I'm Disneyland. I'm going to happen. Hi, I'm like Crunchyroll Expo. I'm going to happen. So how does that work for you, Rune? Like, what is that process like?
Well, I wouldn't even call it research, really. I just scroll through stuff and I'll find something exciting and I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. I want to see that. And it kind of grows on me. I'll do some research if I'm really interested. And then eventually it's like, oh, perfect. It's in 3 weeks or something. So I'll talk to you about it and I'll make the plans and all that.
Yeah, so we have that conversation for possibility where you bring it to me and you make it easy because you've done all the research. Like, this guy can plan your trip for you. It's a good trip advisor. And then how do you take it into action? How do you make sure that it happens no matter what? Even if it seems impossible, which most of the time it does. Like, you come up with ideas and we don't have that money and we don't have that time. We've never done anything like that before. So, just like all of our life goals, but what we really, really want, if we haven't had it before, it can seem out of reach, right? So how do you make that happen?
Well, like I said, I start with research and all that. Look up, like, how much money it is. Need tickets? Do we need reservations for anything? Location. Are we going to need a plane? Whatever. And then I really, I'll set aside, I'll be like, okay, so we're probably going to need this much money at least. You'll also help me with that sometimes. Let's see, what else? And then a lot of hope and, like, please happens. Not just to you, to just,
higher powers, right? You're like, and really hope for it.
That's really it. I do research, get all the knowledge and all that, and then make it a plan. If there are reservations or something, I make it as soon as I know that it's going to happen.
So you're using research as a quick point, but I think that's really rich territory right in this conversation. Like, one of the things I learned from you in the research that you do is you watch other people that have gone on this trip or have done this thing. Like, you find other people that are doing or have done, and you read their blogs, you watch their YouTube videos, and that there is a key right there to transformation. You know, find somebody who has already done what you want to do or already been there and hear their story. I mean, that's what we're doing right here as a transformation coach, assistant transformation coach, is we're just one step ahead of you maybe, or want to just share how we got to where we got and hope that that inspires. So what's your next goal, Rune?
Well, okay, I have a lot, but I'd say the
most
closest,
immediate, yeah.
The most next one is getting to Crunchyroll Expo. It'll just be one fun day full of stuff. It's gonna cost some money, but we can do it. I have money set aside for it. I have everything planned out. I know what happens in the day. I got it ready. And after that, I'd really say just getting prepared for school. And then when school happens, making friends with all my classmates, starting good friendships, all that. Mm-hmm. And making sure I can succeed.
Yep. Yeah, so watch out, San Jose. Here come the Dobrons. 45 years old. It'll be my first anime expo, so very excited about that. And but you also hit another key here is don't overwhelm yourself with too many of your goals or promises to yourself. This is effective every single day. Just choosing the most important things that you got to do and doing one at a time. And the same with the goals, like keep some long-term goals and whatnot, but really one at a time. It's called building the rhythm of excitement, and it's actually really the way that we're wired. And it's another thing that I learned from my kid, how to be a kid, and just get excited about what's next and take it on one thing at a time. So have a plan too, because a promise or words without action are just words. You got words and a plan and action, then you've got your manifestation, and you'll get one step closer to the life you want. So thanks for joining us, you guys. It's been a wonderful opportunity to share this, and until next time, we'll see you on the playground.